Have you seen Mr. Sunshine? Did you realize that the flag used at the end isn't the same as the modern Korean flag used today? Every year on March 1st, you see more Korean flags than usual around Seoul. That day is Samiljeol, the commemoration of March 1st movement of 1919. In Korea, it is remembered as a major turning point in modern history. And this period left images and symbols that are still very important for Korea today. But to understand the importance of March 1st, we need to go back a bit. Japan's influence over Korea had been building for decades through a series of forced treaties. By 1905, after defeating Russia in the Russo-Japanese War, Japan had removed its last serious rival in the region. That year, the Ulsa Treaty stripped Korea of its diplomatic sovereignty. But the most important date would be 1910, when the Annexion Treaty was signed. What follows is 35 years of colonization. This is the world Mr. Sunshine is set in. It is fiction, but it's based on real history. Here and there, the drama includes moments that are based on real events. Mr. Sunshine is set in the years before March 1st, and it follows Eugene Choi, a Korean-born man who returns as an American Marine and ends up caught between loyalties in a country losing control over its own future. The drama captures the atmosphere of that period, diplomatic options closing one by one, armed resistance growing, and the sense that Korea is being cornered from every side. So by 1919, Korea has been under colonial rule for 9 years. And then, on January 21st, Emperor Hojong dies. The official cause is a stroke, but suspicion spread that he was poisoned by Japanese authorities. It was never proven, but the rumor alone was enough. Hojong's death is often described as a final spark. On March 1st, 1919, a massive peaceful movement for independence breaks out in Seoul, and within days, it spreads across the country. The Japanese colonial response to the protest is immediate and brutal. The exact numbers vary by source, but the scale is huge. Around 7,000 to 7,500 killed, 16,000 wounded, and 46,000 arrested. But it doesn't stop on March 1st. Protest and the repression continues across the country. On April 1st, demonstrations are still happening in another part of the country. And that is where Yu Guan-sun enters the story. Yu Guan-sun was a 16-year-old student and one of the organizers of the protest in Cheonan, her hometown. She was arrested when the demonstrations were violently suppressed. Her parents were killed in the protest. She was sent to Sodimon prison, and accounts say she continued to resist there, until she died in September 1920, just days before her release, at only 17. She became one of the most recognizable faces of the March 1st movement, not only because of her age, but because her story came to embody both sides of what followed, the violence of the repression, but also a big symbol of unyielding resistance. And this is my own read on it, but Ko Hye-shin, the fictional heroine at the center of Mr. Sunshine, has many striking similarities to Yu Guan-sun, as a young woman from a family destroyed by Japanese colonial violence who joins the resistance. This was never confirmed, so in reality, she's probably a mix of real women from this era, but the resemblance is hard to ignore. Yu Guan-sun is a symbol of what happened to the people who decided to protest for the independence of Korea in 1919. But March 1st also pushed the movement outside Korea's borders. Not long after March 1st, the Provisional Government of the Republic of Korea is established in Shanghai. With organized resistance inside Korea becoming nearly impossible, part of the leadership moved abroad. Some of the most important figures of the independence movement were part of it, but the provisional government was only one response to March 1st. A lot of different independence activist groups were created in the years that followed, forming alongside already existing organizations. After 1919, groups like the Heroic Corps, which believed in violent revolution, and anarchist circles linked to Samiljeol took shape. They joined a wider landscape of independence organizations that already included groups like the Righteous Army. You can actually see that in Mr. Sunshine. One episode recreates the moment a British war journalist named Frederick Mackenzie photographed the Righteous Army in 1907, one of the only existing photographs of Korean freedom fighters. That photograph is in Korean textbooks today, and the drama recreates it as an homage. So what March 1st set in motion is not only a movement that became broader, it also became more fragmented and more radical in different ways. So Samiljeol is a very important commemoration date. It's a day to remember the protest, the movement, but it's also a day to remember all the lives that were lost in the process. This video focused only on some part of the history, but there is so much more to say about this period. So if you'd like to see more videos about Korean history on this channel, please let me know in the comments. This was Mia from Miascope, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe!